YouTubers? Mike Martin's here, Mike Martin's channel, bringing you another special edition of Housing Crisis. And this one's really good. It's full of hoopla. Let's get to it. A day of insanity that typifies Toronto's housing market. When the Real Estate Expo came to Toronto, attendees were fed a steady dose of hype and hoopla about how to get rich trading houses. Remember the article I read about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago to you guys? Well, 2 weeks and a half more. Probably more than that. About these people going to this real estate expo and getting filled with Tony Robinson style. Let's do this. We can do this. We can get rich off the houses. Let's get rich. It's there in front of you. Let's do it, do it, do it. If real estate were a religion, Elijah Joseph would be a believer. He's 24 years old, and he has devoted his future to erecting properties trimmed with 24-karat gold. I'm looking to build a great big empire, he says. There is no doubt I have a plan. I have a course of action, and right now I'm kind of looking for a mentor. In mid-March, Joseph attended the Toronto Real Estate Wealth Expo, a jungle of real estate gurus and their 15,000 disciples who paid up to $5 bills per ticket, only to be told to invest in what is actually one of the worst buyer's markets in Canada. While life coach Tony Robinson and singer Pitbull fired up the crowd into impulsive mode, a line of personalities reached out. Despite the record-high Toronto house prices, now is actually an ideal time to buy. The presenters all had personal stakes in the market, but attendees ignored the conflict of interest. And the event, disguised as a conference and concert, became a full-day sermon on buying real estate on as the greatest good. Well, you know what? They should have invited me to go talk there. I'll probably get kicked off stage in like 3 minutes. Fear will kill you! Fear will drown you! Said Daryl King, who is selling properties upwards $8.8 million throughout the Greater Toronto Area and Ontario. Just jump in, chanted in his a downtown realtor. One on the same panel, Brad Lamb, nicknamed the Condo King, who has built 8 high-rises in Toronto, declared Toronto has become one of the last safe havens in the world. Do you believe it or not? Comment below. In reality, the consummativeness is emerging that Toronto is in fact a buyer's hell. The average house price in Greater Toronto area sold for $916 large. Last month, up more than 30 points from the year before. The Expo strategically tours cities in need of buyers, sponsored by real estate agencies, developed by banks. The event will visit Miami and sellers in the market, which housing prices rose 10% last year, and Chicago, which has almost an equally strong sellers market last year when the expo was planned. But if you go down to the east side or south side of Chicago, you still buy a house for under 100 grand. So it goes up 10%. Wow, went up 110,000 to a total of 110. So the problem with here is that it's so overly inflated in Canada, it's beyond overly inflated. Overly inflated is a nice thing. It's like when you blow air into a condom and it's overly inflated. This is like a hot air balloon, overly, quadruply inflated, hitting the last layer of air in the sky, ready to hit the outer space area and just exploding. That's how overly, it's not even inflated as a nice word. This is beyond that. Anyways, let's keep going. Blah, blah, blah. This event is a blood-sucking event. Clark, a musician artist who bought tickets solely to see Tony Robinson. They're telling everyone that they can be a millionaire when they can't even pay for food. You know, a lot of these people, and I'm going to leave this is a long article. I'm going to leave a link below to this article. I already read an article similar to this. They kind of taken and reworded. It is a new, refresh look on it, so people could open their eyes and understand what the F is going on. You know what I'm saying? This is beyond anything this is kind of like a pyramid scheme, like jump in, we could triple your money, quadruple your money. I don't know, that's the way I see things. The Ponzi scheme, they got to keep it going, so they're visiting other cities, getting people into markets they can't afford. I don't know. Comment below. Let me know what you guys think. Your comments are appreciated. Thanks for watching.